Hey everyone, what is up? It's your boy Steven here from Team 5D. He's going to be bringing you guys a quick deck profile on my 50 card Shaddoll Mermail deck. I took two locals the other day. I ended up getting first place. I ended up going 4-0. I ended up playing against round 1 was what's it called? Round 1 was Shaddolls, round 2 was Mekk-Knight Invoked, round 3 was Satellarknights, and round 4 was Traptrix. So this deck's actually pretty fun. It's really interesting. I was kind of just bullshitting around with Ariel, and Ariel's actually like really good. I was really surprised, especially like in combination with here I'll go into the thing. I thought I was already in there. Wow. uh, Combination with Abysslacia, it gives you like a DD Crow on your opponent's turn, but it's also a water, so it also can be used for the summoning of Abysstius and Megalo. Pretty cool. Um, so let's get into it. So basically we have three Megalo. Megalo, probably the best Mermail card in the deck. If not, I'd probably say it's the Link or Abysstius. He just allows you to send two waters from your hand to the graveyard to summon himself. Then you get to add an Abyss spell or trap. Um, and then after that, if you tribute a face-up water monster, you could make a second attack with Megalo. So very good, very strong. Three Abysstius. Abysstius just lets you discard a water to summon himself, and then search a level 4 or lower Mermail. Next, I run the one Pike, the one Gund, and the one Dine. Uh, Basically, I don't know. A lot of people don't run Pike. I still think Pike's a good one-up in case you don't draw an Abyss or you don't have any other ways to start your combos. So I still run one. Plus he's level 4, which helps you go into Bahamut Shark. Then we got the one Gun. Gun brings back Mermail when it's sent to the graveyard for a water effect. Actually, not even when it's sent for a water effect. Gund is if it's sent to the graveyard, period. So if you send it off of 1 for 1, you get the effect. If you send it off of pretty much anything in the deck that has like that kind of cost. Then we have the one Dine. Dine just summons itself if you already control another Mermail, and it's added by a Mermail effect. Then we have three Dragoons. Dragoons is really good. Dragoons lets you search out any sea serpent in the deck, and hint hint, lots of sea serpents in the deck. We got three marksmen. I feel like you should run three marksmen and three heavy infantry nowadays. There's just you really should. I know some people like to run different ratios, but marksman's first effect is really that good if you can get it off, where you can special summon an Atlantean from deck to level 4 or lower. Then we got Neptibus. Neptibus lets you send for cost. The send is a cost. So you send Prince. Well, you normal summon Neptibus or special it. However you get it out there. You send Dragoons. Even if they negate it, you're still getting at least one search, which is fire. And if they don't negate it, you're getting you're getting a +2, which is very nice. Heavy infantry. Heavy infantry, self-explanatory, pops a face-up card. I forgot to mention marksman pops a set card. Heavy infantry also allows you to have an additional normal summon if it's on the field of a level 4 or lower sea serpent. So this could help go into links. Help a lot. Synchros, different kind of things you could do with it. Next, Deep Sea Diva. You could also normal summon heavy infantry and then go for Diva. Diva will bring out Neptibus, which is pretty crazy. A lot of combos in this deck. Two Prince, not Prince, two Diva. Hopefully we get three Diva. I'd be very excited about that, especially with the new Deep Sea Diva archetype coming out. Now for the random water monsters, we're playing one Lapis Dragon. Lapis Dragon just allows you to special summon itself if it's added to your hand by a card effect. But then leave it. What's it called? But then banish it when it leaves the field, which is it's understandable. Also helps set up Moon and Glacia sometimes because like you really want to have only 5 waters in grave for that. But Moon and Glacia, pretty good. I did have a couple times where I used it against like I know it didn't help me against Shaddolls. Ended up triggering one of the effects, but I did end up sending a Shaddoll fusion from hand, which was pretty good. Then we have for the rank to help make rank 4s. One Aqua Spirit and one Silent Anger. Aqua Spirit just lets you banish a water from your graveyard to special summon it, and Silent Anger, as long as you control a water, you can special summon it from your hand, but you cannot special summon monsters from your hand for the rest of the turn. But he's level 4 water, helps you go into Bahamut. Two Gamma Seal. Gamma Seal just helps break boards, or if they have something big like a Appaloosa or something, you could just trigger over that. You could tribute over that, and then go on with your merry way. Two Veiler. Veiler is mostly in here for Construct, but because I've tried with Clowns, and Clowns kind of like they made this deck brick because there's already a lot of engines going on here, and you don't really want to have too much more. But honestly, like having two Veiler doesn't hurt. You could use it as a hand trap, or you could send it for Construct. Next, Aerial. Aerial's super good. You probably won't be getting the flip effect off, like 9 times out of 10. But the banish 3 cards in your opponent and either player's graveyard is so strong. Then we have one Shaddoll Beast and one Shaddoll Hedgehog, rounding out our Dark Shaddoll lineup. Pretty much just there to help go into other Shaddoll monsters. But Hedgehog lets you search if it's sent for a card effect. And then flip, you could add a Shaddoll Spar Trap, so you're probably going to use it to search Shaddoll Fusion if you had a pretty bad hand. But Beast just lets you draw a card. You're more likely not going to get the draw 2, discard 1 flip effect from them. But if you do, more power to you. One Monster Reborn. Monster Reborn is pretty strong. Gotta love it, especially in this deck. More recursion. One Pot of Avarice. Don't mind my text. 1 for 1. 1 for 1 just lets you get Neptibus. Or you can get Veiler, which is pretty cool. I didn't really realize that's how I was like playing the game, and I was like, oh wait, yeah, Veiler's also level 1. Salvage. Salvage is really good in this deck. Lets you add back pretty much half your deck to your hand. And if you do add back Lapis Dragon, say like you had Lapis and you had to pitch it for a water effect, Lapis will special summon itself from the graveyard, which is, hey, look at that. 3 Moray of Greed. Moray of Greed, just deck thinning. 1 Abyss Scale Mizuchi. Mizuchi, you're not going to usually want to use it on Megalo unless you're trying to OTK. You're usually going to want to use it on Abyss Lacia if you're like going first or something, because it gives you another negation, a spell negation. A lot of people forget that. Then we have 3 Shaddoll Fusion and 2 Instant Fusion, so that rounds out the main deck. For the extra deck, you could pretty much do whatever you want. This is just my extra deck. This is kind of like just a base thing for you, and I really, like I said, I didn't side at all. I didn't say that yet, actually. I did not side all of my matches last Sunday. But just like the random cards you could think of, like White Howling, pretty decent. Ash Blossom, the Honest Mermail, Twin Twisters and stuff. But now for the extra deck, this will be the last bit of it. 1 Abyss Gaios, 1 Bahamut Shark, 2 Totally Awesome, 1 Brionnic, 1 Trishula, 1 Boral Sword, 2 Abyss Lacia. You could swap out 1 Abyss Lacia for Starboy, but I just feel like Abyss Lacia is so much better. You get that quick effect during your opponent's turn, and you can loop them. It's not a hard loop, but you can loop them. You can bring back the other Abyss Lacia in the graveyard with this one. Then 1 Cloth Sheep. Cross Sheep. Cross Sheep, use it with Instant Fusion or use it with Shaddoll Fusion, and you're going to special summon back a water from grave, which is really good. I mean, a level 4 or lower, which is really good. Now for the Shaddoll extra deck monsters, we have 1 Winda, 1 Autonolus, 1 Construct, and then for the Instant Fusion targets, we have Sea Monster of Theseus and Rare Fish. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll have more videos for you guys soon. Just been really busy with work lately, so that's why I haven't been uploading. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. Peace.